I'm Matt with etrailer. Today we're going to be talking about the Gustafson Dinette Light with a clear lamp shade. So this is going to be something that is going to give your camper a little bit more of a homey feel. So let's take a closer look at it. So there's going to be a ton of different light fixtures out there. And where I think this one kind of comes in the hand is if you're looking for something that is going to be a little more stylish or fit your design, because this is going to have a clear design to the shade itself. And with this clear design, it's just going to help that light expand across the whole area of your RV. And then above that, we're going to have the actual mount fixture itself. And this is going to be a metal with a black finish to it, which I think goes well with most RVs out there. I will say this is going to be a lighter glass, so it's not going to be that much weight on your ceiling either. And something that I do appreciate about this type of bulb is it's going to have a warmer light to it. So with that warm light, it's just going to make it feel a little bit more homey inside of here. And something that I really do like about it is with that glass shade on there, it's not going to create any harsh cutoffs. So everything's going to be a little bit more gradual. So it's going to feel more natural. And let's say you want to just turn this light off and have all the other lights still on. All you have to do is simply come over here, press that button, turns off. And now you can really see there's a big difference with it off and on. Perfect if you just want to have a meal, play a card game at the dining table. But that's pretty much all the details. Now, if you guys do decide to go with this, let us know how it's working for you in either a comment, review, or a picture so we can see how it lights up your RV. Now, when it comes to the installation, it's going to install like most light fixtures out there. We do talk about some tips and tricks, or if you do run into something, here how you could solve it. But make sure when you're initially hooking up to this, to turn off your electric so you don't shock yourself. So let's jump into the installation now. So first we want to start off by taking off our old light fixture. So in our case today, it's kind of hard to reach. So I'm just going to grab a smaller ratchet with a bit on the very end of it and remove it this way. I'd recommend also keeping the hardware to this because the kit we have today doesn't come with any hardware, so you're probably going to have to reuse this. If this hardware is damaged, I'd recommend just picking some extra up so you can install your light fixture. Really just 2 screws for most of them. We're going to have these wire nuts that are already on here. Sometimes these aren't going to be on there, so we're lucky enough that we can reuse this. If you don't have any on here currently, then you can pick them up. Now, sometimes you'll have this type of style. This is going to be something you'll have to cut off or break off, and those aren't recommended to reuse. So if you have the wire nuts, you'll be good to go. Our original light did have 2 bulbs on it, so we had an extra wire in the equation. All I did was just cap this off with a wire nut and some electric tape, so we should be good to go. Now we can put our new light fixture up there. We're going to grab it and we're just going to match up our wire. So of course white to white. You do this, just grab these together, twist them to begin with. And I do recommend not letting the weight of the fixture rely on the wire, since this is a little bit heavier than some other ones out there. Then we'll just cap it off. And if you want to be extra secure about this, you can put some electric tape on here. Now we're just doing this for demonstrations today, so we're not going to be doing that. And once that starts to feel fairly snug on there, I'm just going to repeat that same process with our black wire. Now before we put this back on our ceiling, we're going to get power back to our trailer just to make sure our light is coming on. There it is. I recommend checking that now, because if you install it and you find out it doesn't work, you have to take it back down. So now we're good to go there. We'll just push this back up into place, stuff our wires in there, and we want to make sure that they're not going to be lining up with any of our screw holes, because we don't want to damage them. And we can install this in the reverse order as how we put it in. That will complete the installation and some of the features of the Gustafson light fixture. Now, if this one really isn't up your alley, you're looking for a different design, we have plenty of other options here on the website. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.